máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa understanding and using the means of payment. Bí a ṣe lè lo oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà láti san owó ni nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ní èní. So our aims and objectives to identify the different means of operations of payment and related operations. To understand the advantages, disadvantages, and situations in which each means of payment is made. To describe the characteristics of cash card, debit card, and credit card. To understand how e-wallet works, and to understand the risks linked to payment card and how to protect them. So a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí a ṣe lè mọ oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà láti san owó nígbà tí bí ara nǹkan ní o a fẹ́ san àwọn owó oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà ló wà tàbí san owó. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn oríṣi ọ̀nà yẹn. A tún máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àǹfààní àti àléébù oríṣi ọ̀nà tá a lè fi san owó. Then a tún máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa characteristics cash card, debit card àti credit card. Eléyìí tí a máa ń pè ní ATM card. Generally tá a máa fún ní ATM card bọ̀ ó pé sí ọ̀nà mẹ́ta. Gbogbo ọ̀nà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yìí la máa dárúkọ. Then a tún máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa e-wallet, bí wọ́n ṣe ń lo e-wallet. A tún máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìjàmbá tí ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀nà tí a fi ń san owó. So the first one is identify payment method and understand how to use them. So in our previous modules, we explored how to choose loan and savings products suited for our needs. Now we are now going to explore how best to use the different means of payment, e.g. for paying for things you buy. So a máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní àwọn ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tá a ṣe sẹ́yìn, a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa loan àti savings. So nínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí a ṣe lè san owó, bá a ṣe lè san owó. For example, tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ pé ara kan ní supermarket, ara kan ní àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀jẹ̀ títà, àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù àjọlé, oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà tá a lè fi sanwó ní irú àwọn ibi wọ̀nyí. So I'll be asking the question, if you want to pay for a purchase, what are the possible means of payment? Cash.
Transfer.
Okay. Possible means of payment. Cash. Transfer.
Using your ATM card.
Using your ATM card. ATM card. Okay. Any other means?
What about check?
Sir?
Check.
Check, yes. What other means? What other means do we have? Àwọn means ló lára. Ṣé rántí guarantor? Ṣàlè lo guarantor lọ títí. Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́, tí àwọn ṣe means of payment loan ní guarantor wà fún. But nǹkan tó tún wà tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe kà kan ní trade by barter is a means of paying. So kí ni other means lásán mọ̀? Tẹ́fẹ́ ìpadà lè fi san owó. Wọ́n yáwó ní kó ṣe kó wọ́n ra nǹkan. Wọ́n yáwó ní. Ó kẹ́jẹ́ ti wo ẹ̀ka police. and direct debit, check, electronic mandate, payments, payment via mobile phone, then battery, then straight by battery. So these are different means of payment. So each means of payment is different. Each different means of payment, as with all financial products, each involves cost and has advantages and disadvantages, which often depends on the type of bill you want to pay. So ìgbọ́n náà sọ ní pé àwọn oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà tá a lè fi san owó yìí, ó ní cost ti tiẹ̀, ó ní charges ti tiẹ̀ tó bá dé, ó dẹ̀ ní àléébù àti àǹfààní ti tiẹ̀. Nígbà táwọn bọ̀ àléébù àti àǹfààní àti irú ọ̀nà tá a fẹ́ fi sanwó, ó depend lórí irú nǹkan tá a bá fẹ́ sanwó fún. Then now we examine them and check our different means, our advantages and disadvantages ọ̀nà tá a fi lè sanwó. So mo máa pín group wá sí group márùn-ún. A máa mú àwọn nǹkan tí mo list bíbí. Group 1 máa mú cash, group 2 máa mú check, group 3 máa mú bank card, group 4 máa mú bank transfer and direct debit. While ti group 5 máa mú payment via internet. So a máa sọ nípa advantage àti disadvantage. A dẹ̀ máa sọ use bí ìgbà tí àwọn èèyàn máa ń sábà lò jù. So that's one thing. It's a group, well, like group 1, group 2. Then you have only group 5. And only group 5. So group 1, group 2, group 3, and Baba. Then, okay, Dr. Bami join now as Baba. One gender there. Then group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. That's why you go. So group 5. So check out who's on you are. Okay. So I'm gonna present group by group. I'm gonna need volunteer.
Why does it?
Mo ti yá àti dọ́kítọ̀ ní àwọn ẹni tó ti kí wọ́n pẹ́ àwọn ìyá o. Dọ́kítọ̀ mo ti yá àti dọ́kítọ̀ sí dọ́kítọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni then àwọn bàbá ní ẹ̀ka ìfọ̀ then àwọn màmá ò ní group 5. So 10 minutes láti fún exercise. Group 4. Direct transfer. Bank transfer or direct debit. I want us to work together as a group. Time àti flow. Group wo ló kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ present? Ṣé ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti group one? Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti group one.
Dọ́pọ̀ fẹ́ kan mọ látàrí. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹja máa ń wà láàrin yẹn dáadáa.
So group one, we need you to present us. So,
The
in our present, in our power,
the
in our journey, in our power. Yeah.
Ìyẹn pàdé.
Everybody in the group yẹn ló jọ máa wà.
okay. How are you today? We are considering the use of clean and beauty staff, and the advantage we can see from using us as a means of payment. One, it enhances trust because it is see and buy or payment and delivery. Then another one, there's no use of personal data. You don't need to collect any details of anybody before you make your payments because the means of using just you send the money and you will receive your goods. Then or services. Then another one, there's no use of internet. There's no internet failure. And we have some disadvantages like it's a primitive ways of payment. Ayé ti sún kúrò ní máa wo owó káàkiri ó ti fẹ́ di ohun àtijọ́. Then the second one, very slow in operation. Ẹ tó ka owó tán sí nǹkan kan, ẹni tí ó ṣe kan tó ti sí ẹni bá iye lọ. Then another one is prone to theft and insecurity. Irú owó káàkiri wọ́n lè dá ẹ lọ́nà kan gbówó lọ, owó sálọ, ìmọ̀lẹ́dẹ̀ ìgbà nílẹ̀ ìgbà. Then another one, very cumbersome in the movement of the cars from one place to another. Very cumbersome. That's all it is.
Then he uses like when he works to at some point, yes, we know that he's becoming up to date to carry cash. But there are still some instances that they still want you to present that cash. So can you give us instances when they
It's
use
when you are dealing with all these petty traders. Some of them they will reveal that they don't have an account the only means of transacting with them is
What ordinary business?
and sometimes in giving our children maybe biscuit money, we cannot use the card now. They cannot operate the smartphone.
Is that all?
Under the advantage too, it also does not involve transaction, something like that. Once you pay like that, there's nothing like when you are sending money, full charges. Also, it can also help us to budget control. Like I'm going out now, let me have 20,000 with me. But in the day,
No, we don't.
so
People
I
will not come.
and about our they put limit to daily transaction, daily amount you can withdraw. So there's limit to the amount of cash you can get on daily basis. So that you can budget.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give everyone the power clap. Our power clap. So, tell us the advantages, the disadvantages, and uses of check. Check payment. Like
And say the written document, even to pay for something, which will be issued to lead to go and clear the bank. And if you easily write, giving him or her a check to this account, you pay directly to the account.
So what is the advantage of using the check?
Check is safer to use.
It's safe to use.
But money will go directly to the person's account.
Okay, you don't pay charges while using checks. So I want to clarify it. Are we saying there's charges to check? Yes, before you can from the bank, you'll be charged. Okay, before you collect the check, that's when you pay. But if you want to use it to make payments to somebody, I think there's no charge.
Because you are paying someone's account.
Okay.
Yes, now, we should not reject it.
Okay, so maybe I'm using to pay to somebody's account, there's charges.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification. There's charges.
Check is convenient for large transactions.
Yes, it's convenient for that. So what other disadvantage?
Advantage. It can take, it is not easily, it can take place before it can credit. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. What other disadvantage?
It can get lost, which is at risk.
Yes. And this you can have to keep very up in the bank. Thank you. You just say disadvantage. So when do people use check as their means of payment? Yes, like at what instances do they use check slip as their means of payment?
Where for transactions, where accounts are paying for house rent, buying large amounts of commodities.
So is there any other thing you want to say? Okay, thank you, group. So let's give group 2 a power clap. We have group 3. The Goons group.
sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ATM ó ní a lè fà sí àṣẹ bank card tó wà lórí and then wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa pátá òun náà ní ATM dábàá lẹ́yìn ATM lọ bí ilé ayé ṣe lọ nísìnyí anybody tí ò ní ATM wọ́n dàbí pé wọ́n ní ATM ẹni ò tí ò gbé tí ó bá lọ dálẹ̀ and that's the reason why we are looking at advantage tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ disadvantage tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àti ọ̀nà owó ọ̀nà àfihàn.
Thank you. What advantage tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ first? Ó wà ní security. Ó guide wa ní security. Ó yà kí táwa fẹ́ra kan. Ilé ìtajà máa gbé dáàmù tó kà pé wọ́n mú ká òun jẹ́ káwọn mọ̀ pé owó wà lápò wa. Inú káàdì kan lè ní àmọ́tọ̀ mílíọ̀nù sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọdún yìí mọ̀. Then táwa fẹ́ra ẹni táwa ti do ibi iṣẹ́ títà ti do ajẹ́bi tí ATM wà ní ATM àti ìmọ̀ terminal. That's it. That is how we are. Àbájáde tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó tó bí mẹ́ta ọ̀hún. One, network problem. Two, tí ẹ bá gbàgbé pin ní rẹ̀ ló máa ń gbàgbé pin ní. Three, tó bá expire. So, ọ̀pọ̀ wà ní sọ̀rọ̀ láti tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ náà sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún. Olùjẹ́ kí ọmọ tàbí ìyàwó máa gbé ní olówó nílé. Èyí tẹ́ wọ́n àbọ̀ lọ́kà yìí pé ní àwọn àbẹ̀wò ilé ìwà àpò. Àwọn àjọ ọmọ ìwà wà lórí ẹ̀ tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹgbà káyìí lọ. So that's advantage tó wà láyé. Ìṣàbálẹ̀ tó wà fún abẹ́rẹ́ gbé tọmọ yìí káyìí olè tó wà fún bí ìdí.
Àwọn yóò lè rọ́ọ̀bù ní ọmọ ikọ̀ ọmọ bí ìlú.
So jẹ́ kí ọmọ bí ìdí náà tó bí ìlú problem. Then tí ẹ bá lọ sí àwọn terminal yìí náà lẹ́tà tó ọ̀gá wọn tẹ bá ti lè fún wọn ẹ má lè kó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn pọ́s ó ní ìgbà tó máa ń tẹ̀ wọ́n á ti tẹ̀ ẹ kà kó bẹ̀ ẹ́ ní pé ẹ gbọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ìjọ tó tọ́ tó tó ti lọ ẹ kàn á gbọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ so àgbọ̀rọ̀ àfihàn ó sì dáhùn sí
ní àfikún ní àkókò tí ara àwọn àǹfààní tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní pé tí ẹ bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan ó wà sí láti lè ra nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ rà ju nípa pé ẹdún jẹ̀bi lọ tàbí kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ owó ìdánilọ. Tí àwa lè tún sọ ara àǹfààní tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní nípa pé tí ẹ bá ní ATM dání ẹ lè ra ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tí èsì nǹkan tí ẹ fojú rí nǹkan tí ẹ bá mú tàbí tẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àpẹẹrẹ bóyá mo fẹ́ ra kan ní online tí mo sọ pé nǹkan báyìí àbí mo fẹ́ sanwó school fees tí èsì orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà mo lè lo ATM láti lè san owó olóko lẹ́yìn and again àgbàlẹ̀ tuntun wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ti sọ àgbàlẹ̀ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn èèyàn ní báńkì ní kámínà wọ́n lè rọ́ọ̀bù èèyàn gan ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi rí tó sọ nípa pé mi ò mọ̀ pé nìkan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mo fi ATM mi síbẹ̀ mo bá ní pé kí n wo ìdájọ́ ẹni bá pé kó o mọ ẹ̀bùn mi láti rí kí n tó lè kí o ti ẹ̀ change ATM card mi pẹ̀lú another one náà ó rẹ̀ ti mọ pé before kí n tó lé 10 minutes gbogbo owó mi pátá wọ́n ti gbà yọ lọ́pẹ́ ara ìṣòro tí a bá lọ nípa pé láti lò ọ̀pọ̀ láti lò kì í sọ nípa pé kámínà nìkan gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti sọ ẹ lè lò láti transfer owó sí ẹlòmíì tí ẹ bá lọ sí terminal àbí POS láti lò. Ara ọ̀nà láti ti lò ní pé láti lè ra ọjà ní àyíká now you can use it to really pay, and there are some fees also that you fees on this. Sọ ní àkókò ká máa lò. Ìdí pàtàkì tá a fi take àkókò wa olùgbé ká lọ́ọ́ lè fún ní àǹfààní láti gbà pé nítorí pé nígbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ ọ̀rọ̀ láti sọ wípé àwọn àjọ àti ṣiṣẹ́ wa dáadáa àfikún bàbá.
Ẹ̀yin ní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ dá sílẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ká pọ̀.
Thank you. The topic given to us, we will talk about the direct back and direct debt. What that means? Direct transfer. Yes. He's talking about the use of USSP or in transferring money or in deducting debt. Advantages. One, it is very accurate. That is to say, if you just want to transfer to someone, you can transfer easily. Then two, you don't need to waste time. Like going to bank. You can do it in your home. Very possible. Then three, the secret transfer will not be leaked to anyone. But our disadvantages, there will be network problem, which will network. Then you can make mistake. There was a time I wanted to transfer 5,000 to someone. By the time I added 50,000, I added transfer. There may be overspending. Because before checking, then double deduction at times. You may transfer, thinking that the transfer is double. You don't see it like a friend. I transferred to, he gave me cash. I transferred to him. In the evening, he called me. I will ask you to stand up. No. In the evening, he phoned me that he has not seen the balance. Check your balance now. He said he will not check the balance. The following day, he called me again. Then I transfer another one. But because he's a good friend, he has said he is saw the first one and the second one. This one to be another person. Anybody got advantages to wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa ṣe bank transfer. Advantages to wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé òye bọ́ sọ́wọ́ alágbèéká òye. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìgbà tí ti bá ń bọ̀ owó tá a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé lọ pé ká máa ṣe kíní nínú bank transfer òye bọ́ sọ́wọ́ òye. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ó tilẹ̀ máa rọrùn fún ẹ pé ìta ètò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ka owó kò sí yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn disadvantages tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní wípé o lè transfer kọ́mọ yìí ọmọ mi ti transfer owó kan sí ìyàtọ̀ 400,000 ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ní èyí. Nígbà tí mo wá lọ sí báńkì tí mo pọ̀ sọ ẹ̀ dáadáa mo tó dá pé ìpàdé disadvantages tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
So, àwọn uses, irú àwọn situation wo ni wọ́n máa ń lo bank transfer jù?
Bank transfer àwọn tó sábà máa ń lò ó náà ní àwọn businessman. You see, I may order some article from you now. Instead of paying you cash, I may use bank transfer. Or I want to pay school fees for my children in abroad now. I can't go there with money to go and pay it. I will use bank.
Thank you very much. 4. Let's give them a clap. Thank you. Group 5.
Àwọn àyà tí kì í ṣe àti pọ̀ àtẹ̀wọ́gbẹ́ wa síwájú. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ilé o. Topic tí wọ́n fún àwa ká sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, òun náà ni payment via internet. Ta tún lè mọ̀ sí e-payments. Àwọn e-payments yìí ó ti pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi bí àwọn Opay, Kuda, Ruby. Níbo nǹkan tí wà tó jẹ́ pé ẹ kàn máa mú fóònù yín dání ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sí pé send money to so account. Kẹ́ pé àkáǹtì bíi 6 kan bá yín send ẹni yẹn. The only thing tó máa nídìí ni pé á bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé transfer code yín. Tẹ́bálẹ̀ láti lọ sínú ibi tí àwọn àkáǹtì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa send owó sí àwọn àkáǹtì yẹn. Ó rọrùn. So àwọn advantages tó wà ní orí e-payment yìí ni pé a lè jẹ́ kò lẹ́jọ́ even a lè wà toilet ká máa ṣe kí n kàn mú fóònù mi ni pé ẹ bá ń send money to my lecturer, send money to baba, send money to my sweet sister here. Tí bá ti dárúkọ wọn owó yẹn máa wọ inú àkáǹtì wọn. Ó convenient. Then èkejì ni pé fast transaction. Kò sí pé bóyá kò sí kíní kan kò sí gbàkósáwò instantly owó yẹn máa lọ. Then easy record keeping. Tẹ́ bá ti ṣe transaction méjèèjì ẹ ti máa rí pé wọ́n ti máa gbé àwọn transaction yẹn máa gbé jáde. Ẹ lè screenshot kẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí ẹ̀tẹ̀ send owó sí. Then useful for online shopping. Mo fẹ́ order ní orí Temu, mo fẹ́
Jumia, mo fẹ́ order ní abroad, ó easy láti ṣe kíni, láti ṣe online shopping.
Ẹ ṣe púpọ̀, èmi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ tó wà nínú ẹ̀. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni pé ní íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ó pín sọ́nà méjì. Ó lè lórí fóònù yìí ní íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì àti máa ṣe léṣeléṣe. Ó lè jẹ́ báńkì lè ní network àwọn down for now. Ẹ̀yin ìdẹ̀lélẹ̀ lè fẹ́ lówó kíákíá báyìí. So ìgbà míì wàhálà ni. So ara kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni wípé risk of fraud and scam. Ó easy, ọlọ́mọ yẹ kéèyàn bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n á sọ wípé ó yá ọ̀gá mi ní kinní kan dọ́là sí ní kinní kan wọ́n á dẹ̀ mú ẹ lọ́wọ́ orí fóònù náà wá sí máa tẹ transfer sí wọn pé so easy fún scamming even àwọn míì gan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa fi lè ní àwọn details yẹn kan tán access ìkíní wọn á wáyà owó yẹn kúrò ní so it's easy for fraud and scam. Ẹlẹ́kẹta oní technical problem ẹni tí ò bá mọ̀ ṣe kò mọ̀ ṣe ní o ó lè ṣe mistake ó lè ṣe oríṣiríṣi ìpàdé máa fara báńkì ní and that's just it. The need for digital knowledge ló fẹ́ jọmọ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ yẹn because ó wà technical so they have to put you through wípé báyìí ní kẹ̀ ṣe ṣe báyìí ní kẹ̀ ṣe ṣe especially àwọn tó ń lo àwọn internet banking orí understand. Then èèyàn lè ṣe mistake tẹ wrong beneficiary lábì ìwà àwọn ara wa ti máa ṣe wàràwàrà àní ìwò dáadáa unlike tá a bá lọ sí báńkì gangan tí cashier máa sọ pé òkè kìíní kan lè fẹ́ transfer sí ẹ̀ tún wò dáadáa bọ̀ ilé ó easy fún yàn láti send sí wrong beneficiary àbí owó tó ju iye tó yẹ kẹ́ send lọ tẹ́ bá ṣí 0 cent so these are just few lára àwọn disadvantage ó pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ká má bàa àkókò yìí àkànra fi kékeré.
Thanks so much. Àwọn Mrs. wọ́n fẹ́ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wa ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́.
Àwọn uses wa láti máa ń lo internet payments ní buying airtime. Ṣé mo pé buying airtime ní pé tẹ́lẹ̀ a lè rán ọmọ ní káàdì pé kó lọ bá ara airtime wa. But tá a bá wà nílé anywhere tá a bá wà nílé wa àbí anywhere a lè bá airtime lórí fóònù wa. Then it's very easy to buy our airtime. Then to pay our children's school fees, we can use internet to pay our children's school fees. Then shopping, and like Biola said, it's very easy. If you want to buy anything on internet, you can use it to buy. It's one of the uses of without internet. Then paying bills, TV, DSTV, GoTV. It's easy to send money, booking services, and so on and so forth.
Ẹ ṣé o.
Let's give everyone a power clap. Gbogbo aláṣẹ dáadáa. Gbogbo group wa ló ṣe dáadáa. So, a máa move sí define cash card, debit card and credit card. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pa sọ pé nǹkan sí gbogbo máa ń pe àwọn káàdì tí a fi sanwó ní ATM card. Because gbogbo àwọn sí generally ní. But in this session, ní module yìí, a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa cash card, debit card, and credit card. A bank card is a plastic card incorporating a chip issued by your bank, free or for a fee. Because wọ́n sọ ní pé bank card ní ike pélébé yìí tí àwọn báńkì wa máa ń fún wa pẹ̀lú chip. Kíní yìí ni wọ́n pè ní chip yìí ni wọ́n pè ní chip. Pẹ̀lú chip, wọ́n ní tí báńkì máa ń fún wa, àwọn báńkì wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń fún àwọn èèyàn ní káàdì lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Àwọn gba owó. Some banks offer their customers a range of card depending on the user's profile. Wọ́n ló ní oríṣiríṣi card tó máa ń fún àwọn customer wọn. Ó depend lórí irú profile, irú account tẹ́ bá ń ràn pẹ̀lú wọn. E.g. specific cards for young people, salaried employee, civil servants, businessmen. Wọ́n sọ pé irú àwọn profile tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ni àwọn ọ̀dọ́ langba, àwọn tó ń dowó oṣù, àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba àtàwọn businessmen. And their means and also depend lórí irú means of income tí wọ́n bá ń gbà. It is sometimes difficult to understand how they differ one from another. We are going to learn about three types of bank cards generally available when you open an account. Àwọn sọ nípa oríṣiríṣi card mẹ́ta tó wà generally tá a bá ṣí account. We have cash card, we have debit card, and we have credit card. So, how many of you have already used a bank card before? Àwọn náà yà ti lé ATM card mi. Ẹ ká náà wá sókè. Gbogbo ara ti lo ATM card mi. Can you tell us how to use it or when to use it? Tàbí lè sọ fún wa bí wọ́n ṣe ń lo ATM card. Tá a bá fẹ́ lo ATM card. Ẹ ṣe sáà.
Máa ṣe ń lo ATM card. Ó sì ń lo ATM machine bank. Then and terminal. So the one that help you, what is soon now, man, go. I will pin number. I will put number. The what is ask for things. The program. The budget is that I have only that. I hope I know we hear that activity. Sometimes sometimes one series they go with the back to pay FPPC for my pass padà. So that my debit I get the pass padà. So about the
Debit card, tàbá lo bank card. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wa ní
tí ẹ bá tún ṣe mistake in pin tí ẹ bá ṣe mistake in pin ó máa ń jẹ káàdì ní àgbèjẹ ẹ̀sìn máa lọ gbogbo ara yín tó ìlú máa ń ní ìgbà ó lè kọ́ sí some days láti bò.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let's give a power clap. So, mo máa fún wa ní àwọn ìwé wọn print eléyìí tó tó fún wa. So, màá dúró ọ̀fẹ́ table by table. Àwọn máa go through àwọn case studies kọ̀ọ̀kan. No, it's not the same. It's different story. Yes, it's different in there. So, àwọn case study kan. So case study 1 ni eléyìí bọ́tà fẹ́kà sí ìdílé. Case study 1 ibi bí la fẹ́kà. So ta ló volunteer láti kà fún wa? No, Ṣọlá pé Ṣọlá pé àkópa. Ta ló fẹ́ kà fún wa?
Sholape is comfortable with her bank card. It is the end of the month, and Sholape's employer paid her salary into her bank account. She is happy with this, as this keeps her money safe and away from temptations. A few days later, Sholape needs money to buy medicine for her child. The drugs are more expensive than what she had planned, and she does not have enough cash with her. She has a bank card, but she knows she cannot pay with it. However, she can withdraw money with it. She steals an ATM near the pharmacy, as the counter is part of the network of her own bank. She knows she will not have to pay anything to use the card in the ATM. the machine, she withdraws some money and takes the opportunity to check the balance of her account. She then buys the drugs for her child.
Thank you very much, Mami. So, I'll be asking these questions pertaining to what we just read. What does Sholape do with her bank card? Kí ni Sholape máa fi bank card ẹ̀ ṣe? Ó fi ń withdraw ni kò kí ń fi sanwó. Okay. Then, what are the characteristics of the bank card? Kí ni àwọn features àwọn nǹkan tí ó jẹ mọ́ àwọn àǹfààní bank card yìí tí wọ́n sọ fún wa nínú ìwé tí a kà yìí?
At times téèyàn bá ní enough cash, èèyàn lè lo bank card yẹn at the nearest ATM point.
Okay. Kí ni other benefits láti tútù àbẹ̀? Kí ni nǹkan tó tún ṣe yàtọ̀ sí kó ṣe withdrawal?
Check balance.
Ó check balance. Àwọn nǹkan tó fi bank card ẹ̀ ṣe yẹn, ó check balance, ó dẹ̀ fi withdraw. Then, what is the name of this bank card? Kí lẹ fi pé orúkọ wo lẹ fi pé bank card yìí jẹ́? Kí lẹ fi nínú cash card, debit card or credit card?
Debit card.
Debit card.
I don't know.
No, there's three types of, there's cash card, there's debit card, and there's credit card. Because what she did was to check her balance and to make withdrawal. Because she cannot make payments with it, but she can make withdrawal with her cash card. Thank you very much. So, we'll be defining cash card. Cash card, it allows you to withdraw money you're entering into a device called an automated teller machine, ATM, often abbreviated as ATM. In addition to the possibility of money withdrawal, you can check your balance in your account. Because wọ́n sọ nípa cash card ní wípé withdrawal àti balance account yín nìkan tẹ́ lè fi ṣe tẹ́ bá lo ATM, tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ lọ lo ATM machine. Iṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tí cash card máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Some banks allow you to pay bills and recharge credit on your mobile phone. You can withdraw from any ATM, whether it belongs to your bank or not, either free or a charge each time you use the bank card. Kọ́lọ́ sọ ní pé àwọn banks tó wà pé any ATM machine tẹ́ bá rí, bóyá ATM card yín tí FCMB ní, ATM machine tó dẹ̀ wà ní àdúgbò yìí tí Wema Bank ní, ẹ lè lọ lo ATM machine Wema Bank yẹn. A lè lọ lo ATM machine ti Wema Bank ká lo káàdì FCMB ká fi yọ owó ń bẹ̀. Àmọ́ àwọn kan wà tẹ́ kó wọ́n lè jẹ́ kẹ́ yọ owó ní ọ̀fẹ́. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ wà tẹ́ kó wọ́n máa ń gba charges lórí ẹ̀. Àwọn banks wọ́n ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lé £100 ní charges wọn tẹ́ bá fẹ́ yọ owó. So, any question about cash card? Kí ni question ta nípa cash card? Kí ló ń wá lójú? Tẹ́fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún wa dáadáa.
Ó túmọ̀ sí pé ATM ní cash card.
No, ATM ni machine.
ATM machine.
ATM machine ni machine. But cash card ni wípé ẹ fi ń withdraw. Ẹ wọ́n tẹ́ bá lọ sí ATM, ẹ máa fi gba owó, ẹ máa fi transfer, ẹ máa fi check balance. Àwọn kan lè máa ń gbà kẹ́ fi ra card. Àwọn kan náà wà báyìí, àwọn ATM machines tó wà tó máa ń jẹ́ kí ẹ ṣe transfer, kẹ́ check balance, kẹ́ lè ra card. Kí ni any other question láti ní nípa cash card?
That is a common ATM card value is a cash card.
Yes.
Because sometimes
Ó ní ìgbà kan ó kọ ara àwọn torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe wò wọ́n kọ debit card sí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Ó nígbà kan bí ẹ pé ATM ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé debit card náà kọ sára ẹ̀.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so is there any other question now? Ká tẹ̀síwájú. Ṣé ká tẹ̀síwájú? Okay. So case study 2 wà ní ẹ̀yìn case study 1. card product card ni verb wà mastercard wà visa wà product ni àwọn product yẹn ó dẹ̀ depend lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè lò ó bí mastercard is a global means of payment you can use it globally then verb visa náà ẹ lè lò globally but verb is used around your locality so most bank máa ń fún àwọn èèyàn ní verb few banks ló máa fi ní mastercard few banks ló máa fi ní mastercard uba ni mo ṣe wọ̀ tó máa ń fún àwọn ní mastercard without stress but every other bank dey give verb then visa àwọn visa ti go on prepaid wọn ò fẹ́ máa ṣe káàdì mọ́ so prepaid payment wọ́n máa ṣe ẹ máa ní online card ní digital card ní tó jẹ́ visa ẹ máa load owó sílẹ̀ wípé èèyàn load credit ẹ wá máa fi ra ọjà because visa ṣe é sìn ní. Okay so ẹ ká mú sí case study 2 ta ló máa ka case study 2 fún wa ó wà lẹ́yìn case study 1.
Emeka's first bank card. After visiting a friend on his way home from work, Emeka sees a nice pair of soccer boots on sale in a shop window. He needs a new pair of soccer boots, shoes for his practice. He doesn't have any cash on him, but he does have his payment card and decides to use it. But when he tries to buy the shoes with his card, the salesman tells him that his card has been rejected. Emeka does not have enough money in his bank account to buy the pair of boots. He goes home disappointed.
Okay, so what does Emeka want to do with his bank card?
He wants to buy shoes.
He wants to buy shoe. Okay, so what are the characteristics of the bank card he has with him?
Payments for
Mortgage.
What are the
Debit is a debit card.
like the characteristics, features bank card wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀
for payments of
for payment of goods. Then what other features ló tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ó lè make withdrawal náà. Ó dẹ̀ lè check balance ẹ̀. But nǹkan tó jẹ́ kókó bẹ̀ ni pé ó lè fi sanwó ọjà. So kí ni irú báńkà ló la máa pe báńkà délé? Irú ẹ̀ pé a ní cash card wà, a ní debit card wà, a lè ní credit card wà. So debit ṣé gbogbo alága pé debit card ni? Okay, torí ó fi lè sanwó ọjà.
Ó fi lè máa gbà.
Ó lè fi gbowó, ó lè fi gba cash, ó lè fi check balance, ó dẹ̀ lè fi sanwó ọjà. Unlike Ṣọlá pé kò lè fi sanwó ọjà, ó máa ní láti lọ withdraw nìkan. So ó máa withdraw, ó máa check balance, ó lè ra card, but kò lè sanwó ọjà. Kò lè wọnú stock ó sanwó ọjà.
Oh, now I think I'm getting
Lórí ẹ̀.
So, withdrawal and payment card. You can call it withdrawal card, you can call it payment card, and you can call it debit card. So, a payment card allows electronic banking transaction. In addition to using it to withdraw money from ATM, you can use a debit card to pay for goods you buy in store. You must have money in your account at the same time of purchase. Like ẹ máa ní owó nínú account nígbà tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ra ọjà yìí and the amount deducted from your account. Because wọ́n sọ nípa irú báńkì àti ní wípé ẹ lè fi sanwó ọjà tẹ bá wọnú store tẹ fẹ́ ra ọjà ẹ lè fi withdraw owó ẹ lè fi check account balance yìí tẹ bá ní irú debit card yìí. Ṣé any question wà nípa debit card?
How does it
card
Okay.
as this one.
Okay.
But wọ́n kàn ní oríṣiríṣi
Okay.
features. Wọ́n ní oríṣiríṣi features. So àwọn card kan wà tó jẹ́ pé
Kí lorúkọ káàdì ńlá ní?
Wọ́n lè máa ń mọ̀ torí pé wọn ò lò àbí.
no
Àti credit card àti cash card àti debit card dey look alike àbí.
every card looks alike but uses ẹ̀ ló máa ń yàtọ̀. Ìlú ẹ̀ ló máa ń yàtọ̀. Bí àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń sábà fún ní cash card. Àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń sábà fún ní cash card àwọn checks account. Àwọn ọmọ school tó wá tó jẹ́ underage. Àwọn ló máa ń sábà fún ní cash card. Àwọn underage student bí àwọn tó wọ university 16 tẹ̀lé fẹ́ tẹ̀sí ṣe account fún lórí BVN ní cash card wọ́n máa ń fún. Kò lè fi káàdì ẹ̀ rajà nínú store tó bá fẹ́ rajà torí underage ni. So and irú káàdì ẹ̀ máa ń ní limit ìgbọ̀n tó lè gbà most of the time. But fún debit card àwọn tó ti wà above age ló máa ń sábà lò. Àwọn yẹn wọ́n lè fi ra ọjà, wọ́n lè fi withdraw, wọ́n lè fi check balance.
Ó túmọ̀ sí pé ilé máa ń la gbèsè
ATM nílé máa ń language. Please let me give me your debit card. Give me your cash card. Everybody call general term ní ATM card. So ṣé explanation mi yé wa? Ṣé ká tẹ̀síwájú? Okay, so case study 3. Case study 3 page 377. Case study 3. No, one is to adopt a because we need to adopt. So ta ló máa kà fún wa?
On few occasions, Anne blames herself for being so careless. On few occasions, Anne goes to the bank to deposit her short sales. However, the bank has just offered her a card that allows her to make payments even if she does not have money in her account. She is very happy because she knows that it is very useful to be able to pay with her card even when she has not made a lot of sales. The days pass by and Anne uses her card without paying too much attention. It is sale season and she takes the opportunity to buy some new pairs of shoes for herself and her child. She also plans to check her account on the weekend, but she never finds time. At the end of the month, she deposits money made from her short sales in her account. She finds that she does not have enough to cover all expenses made with her bank card. She must pay very high interest and now has so much debt and now she has so much debt to settle. Anne blames herself for being so careless.
So what does Anne, thank you very much, ma. What does Anne do with her bank card?
She uses it to buy things even if she doesn't have money.
Even if she doesn't have money, she can use it to buy things on credit. Okay. What other things can she do with her ATM card?
onírú yẹn wà.
Ó wà ó.
Ó bá ìyẹn
Ó wà.
Ní
No, ó wà Nàìjíríà.
àjọ àwọn ṣíṣí ẹ̀sìn
No, ẹ ti máa kọ́ ẹ máa àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń salary account àbí business account wọ́n máa ń fún ní credit card. Wọ́n ti ná salary wọn tó wá tó san interest. So, what are the characteristics of this bank card?
you can make withdrawal,
You can make withdrawal,
check balance.
you can check balance,
Buy on credit with it.
you can buy your credit with it. So you have access to make withdrawal at any time, whether you have money or you don't have money. Ìgbà táwọn ará ìlú ìlú lónìí, credit card ló ló ń dé kiri wọn gbé debit card ní tiwa. So, what is the name of this bank card? Credit card. Credit card. So, credit card allows you to make the same transaction as a withdrawal and payment card. The major difference is that it allows, in addition to access to have access to instant credit. That is, if you do not have money on your account, you can still make purchase in a store by taking a loan from the financial institution who sold you the credit. Under the term of the credit card purchase agreement, the amount of purchase loan will be deducted from your account. Because wọ́n sọ nípa credit card ní pé tí ẹ bá ní credit card, tí báńkì bá fún yín ní credit card, bóyá ẹ lówó lórí ẹ̀ o àbẹ́ ẹ̀ lówó lórí ẹ̀ o, ẹ lè lọ ra ọjà. Bí ọjà yẹn bá dẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ tó, kò sí iye tí ẹ fẹ́ fi sanwó, ẹ fẹ́ sanwó ọjà yẹn, wọ́n máa jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ gba ọjà yẹn, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa sanwó. Àmọ́ ẹ máa san interest. Ó depend lórí báńkì yẹn, ó depend lórí policy tí wọn. So àwọn banks kan, ó tún depend lórí iye tí èèyàn náà bá ń gbà most times. Fún èèyàn tó bá ṣe every transaction, wọ́n máa ń fún wọn ní access to more credit tí wọ́n bá lo credit card. So ó dẹ̀ máa wá pẹ̀lú interest. Ó dàbí wípé èèyàn ní card tó lè fi yáwó. Tí owó bá ti wọnú account ọ̀kan máa yọ, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa yọ interest yẹn. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo ṣàlàyé ṣó yé wa? Do we have any question? So credit card yé wa, ṣé credit card yé wa ni mo ṣe ṣàlàyé fún wa? Okay. Then what do you think is immediate or deferred payment? What do you think is an immediate or deferred payment? Kí làwọn tí wọ́n pè ní owó téèyàn san lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti owó téèyàn tètè san? Credit card ni owó téèyàn tètè san. Credit card ni, like I'm saying, what do you understand by immediate payment and deferred payment? Owó tẹ́ ẹ san immediately àti owó téèyàn san lọ́jọ́ iwájú bẹ́ẹ̀.
Just like you said, owó téèyàn san lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà ló dẹ̀ san. Mo ra ọjà, mo ra ọjà, mo dẹ̀ sanwó fún instantly. Then, okay, mo lọ kábọ̀ náà wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn máa wá jẹ́ the credit card rí ẹ pé wá ti ẹ máa sábà ẹ bá tó
Ẹ bá ti ní lọ, okay. So an immediate payment means that the expense made will be effective immediately. Iye tẹ̀sán ẹ máa rí immediately ní inú àkáǹtì. But deferred payment means expenditure made will be effective on your account only at the end of the month. Bí mo ṣe sọ pé àwọn salary earners ló máa ń lo debit card jù. Bàdẹ̀ ṣe explain bí wọ́n ṣe explain fún wa pé credit card ní deferred payment láti debit card get immediate payment. Then attention, a deferred payment is not a credit. Unlike a credit, a deferred payment may be free. Read your credit card agreement carefully to find out. Some of our banks only free on the credit card for free. They pay some interest to rate. Àwọn kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ní some interest to rate. Àwọn kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n máa fún yín ní káàdì ẹ̀rọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ní your charges pé àwọn fún yín ní káàdì yẹn. How can this bank help you? Tó bá jẹ́ pé báńkì sọ fún yín pé ní access sí credit card, irú àǹfààní wo lẹ fún ìpò wọn ṣe fún yín?
àǹfààní access to
Access to loan, instant loan. Thank you very much, ma'am. Títún ní àǹfààní mi ta rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Jẹ́ pé tó máa fún wa ní credit card.
credit
Credit náà ni instant loan. Financial embarrassment. Thank you very much, sir. Kí ni other benefits? Kí ni other help ta fi mú wọn ṣe? Instant loan saves us from embarrassment. Okay, let's move to the next question. What do you find interesting and useful about having a bank card or a bank card of a type or another? Kí lẹ fi pé ó wà interesting nínú oríṣiríṣi bank card method bàtà ní? then which other thing that tún feel pé ó wà interesting nípa àwọn káàdì bank cards láti dárúkọ.
irú ṣe irú debit card ṣe mi ò ní láti máa mú cash káàkiri and go anywhere with it can go and make transaction with it and I do the same thing with the cash card first and then for the credit card because I know that anywhere I go whether I have money or I don't have money I can always spend.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Irú àwọn ọmọ wa ní ilé ìwé, you can give them a cash card, little amount of money in their hands so that instead of calling on us every time, they can make withdrawal. Your wife.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's give them a power clap. So, do you see any negative aspects in these different type of bank cards? So,
Wow.
kí ni àwọn negative
The
aspects?
cash card, credit card, one can spend above what you come in for you at the end of the day. So when you
Not allowed. It is not allowed. Limit our limit what?
The limits were for Nigerian banks, yeah, but for people in the abroad, lórí àwọn ẹni tó fẹ́ já pa lọ́la, for limits for the in the abroad there is no limit. That's why an average American, most especially, they live on debt. They are always on you. There's Shashania Americans, but they marry two debt busy.
Zero. Wọ́n náwó lọ.
Wọ́n náwó lọ. Ó ní ìtàkùn ìkan tí mo rí online tí wọ́n bèèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn girls ẹ̀ pé gbèsè ló ni wọ́n jẹ. Ìkan wọn láwọn jẹ $22,000 gbèsè. Ní ọ̀hún, òyìnbó náà méjèèjì, wọ́n láwọn jẹ $22,000. Tí wọ́n wá ní kí ni plan wọn, wọ́n ní plan àwọn ṣe ní wípé àwọn ṣe fẹ́ lọ fún vacation. Wọ́n ní àwọn ṣe máa san owó vacation, wọ́n ṣe bá àwọn ní credit card àwọn. Wọ́n máa san owó vacation, wọ́n lè máa san padà nígbà táwọn bá ti lówó. So, ó máa ń jẹ́ kí ìdààmú àti ẹ̀kọ́ máa ń jẹ́ kí èèyàn wà too relaxed. Ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ kí èèyàn wà over indebted.
Ọwọ́ balẹ̀ ń bẹ̀yìn náà ní ìlú tí ṣe rẹ̀. Ọwọ́ balẹ̀ ń bẹ̀yìn bí àwọn máa sọ àwọn máa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀yìn náà.
So, it comes with high interest. The interest is very high. So, we'll be moving to understanding how the e-wallet works and how to use it. So, Amaka, story 4. Nípa, yes.
How do they be using mobile phone?
No, let's study 4. How to make a bill, how to pay a bill using your mobile phone. The case study 4. Emma, case study. Okay, sir.
Ìkàkọ̀rọ̀ wẹ̀lẹ̀ Jira bí or
Amen.
and
No, Amen. Same person.
and they have to pay an electricity bill for a current month. Luckily, she has been able to settle all outstanding bills for the past month. However, she does not have much free time because this is a very busy season for her shop. She does not know when she will be able to get to the electricity company office to pay the bill and is afraid they might cut off the power supply again. She met a friend on the way to her shop and shared her concern. Her friend tells her, you don't need to go to the office in person. You can pay by mobile phone. I am a subscriber. Give me the amount you have to pay in cash and I will settle the bill for you using my mobile phone account. Harness is relieved. She keeps the amount she has to pay to her friend in cash, and her friend pay the bill using her phone. You see how easy it is, and there is no need to queue to pay the cashier, and she simply selects bill payment, key in the number on her bill, no problem.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. What does Annie's friend do with her mobile phone? In your Annie, she used it to pay bill, electricity bill. Thank you very much. How many of you already use an e-wallet? In other words, a mobile phone based account. Who can explain how the system works? Èwo ni wa ló ń lo èwo ni wa ló ń lo e-wallet mobile phone láti fi san owó bí ẹ fi sanwó ná? Àbí okay, sorry for the okay, so àwa mélòó la ń lo e-wallet níbí? Okay. Then e-wallet is a mobile based account. Ẹ fún mi example àwọn mobile based account. Opay, PalmPay, Moneypoint, and Kuda, Ruby. Okay, a máa dé àwọn site ìbílẹ̀. Mẹ́ẹ̀sì ká bọ́ sí. Then who can explain how the system works? Ta ló lè ṣàlàyé bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń lo àwọn mobile app, àwọn mobile phone based account?
Máa kọ́kọ́ download ẹ̀.
Okay.
After téèyàn download, ẹ tó download ló máa béèrè àwọn informations kan nípa yín, orúkọ, á béèrè phone number yín, torí pé most wọn phone number náà fi ń báyàn ṣí account yẹn. So wọ́n á dẹ̀ béèrè kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? NIN àti BVN. Then wọ́n máa yà yín ní fọ́tò. Wọ́n lè ní kẹ́ máa borí ẹ̀yọ́ ojú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lánú. So wọ́n ṣe máa bí ẹ tí ń ṣe
Thank you very much. So, e-wallet or digital wallet via mobile phone is an account. An account of this kind is generally associated with a mobile phone. It enables you to perform transactions from a mobile phone, and you can do all transactions provided you have funds in your e-wallet account, in your wallet. Do you have any question about this? Ṣé question kankan wà? Ṣé o pé ìkọ́tẹ́ explain nípa e-wallet? A lo Opay, a lo PalmPay, láti gbọ́ nípa smart cash.
Yes.
Airtel is smart cash. You use the Airtel number and you can easily make your transfer from your wallet without an internet access. While Opay and PalmPay, you see it, so they also do USSD. Especially, I know Opay does USSD. I don't know about PalmPay, but you can also use that. That one is also like a digital bank, as long as it's not a physical bank. That one wallet. So because also when you UBA ní physical space that the wallet start dey ṣe transaction wa, and then account number wa wọ́n ṣe phone number wa. Okay, wọ́n tún change it. So Airtel go ní smart cash. So then ẹgbẹ́ ká move sí ṣé nǹkan tí mo ṣàlàyé fún wáyé wa.
For some schools now, you can have
only in your daughter. Can we also say that?
Yes, it's also an e-wallet. Because the account number is their matric number. It's also an e-wallet. So, we'll be talking about advantages and advantages. What advantages do you see in having an e-wallet, and what disadvantages do you see? Kí ni advantages and disadvantages tí a máa rí?
Very useful.
Let me notice so that we can know means of payment. Okay. Any other advantage?
You save your time. Save your time.
Saves time. Any other advantage?
Fast in operation.
Sir?
Very fast in operation.
Fast.
Very fast.
So,
Never
what other advantage?
Then it can help you save for training days, especially for people who use it for school fees. Your parents can actually deposit and receive.
It helps you pay for unforeseen circumstances. It see.
It's helping settling this.
Helping bill payment. What other advantage?
They also grant loan
Sir?
from wallet, they grant loan.
Okay. Some wallet gives you access to loan. What other
They also
advantage?
give commission when you invite others.
Commission. What other advantage?
Then also they also give you opportunity to lock some certain amount of funds to generate interest.
You can
And you also-
invest this
Investment.
investment. Okay. What of the account number being easy to crack?
Yes,
Yes.
that is.
Your phone number is not
Your phone number is your account number.
so no charges. Done. Your charges low.
Minimal charges.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any other advantage?
For easy to operate, to complex the commercial bank.
Fast to operate. Flexibility. Okay. Kí ni disadvantages ta ní? Tá a bá ń lo e-wallet.
They can go away with your money.
Ṣé kò tí sí
Wọ́n sì gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n sì lè gbé.
ọ́nìkà àti ọ̀sán pé káwọn èèyàn máa kó owó ṣe o ìdáhùn sí market propaganda nìyẹn àwọn marketing strategy ni àwọn tí òkè pa òkè tó ń kọ́ òkè kó wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó sáré wọ́n máa fi gbé òkè ìyẹn ló máa ṣe kọ́ download ẹ̀. It's a negative marketing to get new customers. It's propaganda made by them. So,
Internet difficulty sometimes.
okay, internet network issues.
Network.
Okay, so that disadvantage.
They said they don't have office.
Thank you.
Office.
They have office, but their offices are no
Okay, they are not connected with banks.
office limited location.
For complaint.
an insured, they have about 3 different licenses tí wọ́n lè gbà. About 4. Wọ́n lè gba license microfinance tó máa fún wọn ní access CBN supervision. That's why most of them tend to do loan. Then wọ́n máa gba license NDIC, yes. Some are insured, then they are insured by NDIC, and then there's also one that they call mobile money operator. They are also supervised, but they are not as the supervision is minimal, like àwọn tó ń ṣe CBN supervision, like PalmPay is mobile money operator. They are not like Opay that is insured and supervised by the CBN. But àwọn ọwọ́ díẹ̀ kan náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dédé sáré. Okay, so what other disadvantage?
The use of forgetting the PIN number.
Okay, you can forget your PIN number. What other disadvantage?
There is always fear of depositing huge amounts of money.
Is the security is minimal. Minimal security. Which leads to fear of depositing huge amounts.
Limit to withdraw.
Same. It depends on. It's like normal bank that there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So it depends on the tier that you are in. So the withdrawal for tier 3 in banks, you can do huge transaction, and also for them too, you can do huge transaction, but the documentation process is the same. It's just that you don't have to go to a banking hall to do that. So what other disadvantages?
I'm not sure it can be used for international transactions. Like before, say, people come for this kind of thing and you drop OP, you say they don't want it.
They can transfer money to you from abroad into your OP account.
So can you use it to transfer to them? Can you? Because
No, I don't think so.
I'm not trying to do this.
I can't even trust it. I can't try. Although now, when you want to transfer, probably the person is abroad and you want to transfer money to you in Nigeria, it's easy. So whatever account you drop, as long as the account is available, the money you drop. But that fear of depositing huge amounts is still something that will make you have that fear of dropping it for international transaction. So it's also a disadvantage. It's also a disadvantage. How do I put it? And it's not all of them that even does international transactions. Few international transactions. So what other disadvantage? You said that there can be network issues, their locations are limited for complaints. Then you can forget your phone number, you can forget your PIN number. The minimal security, which leads to fear of depositing huge amounts, and also leads to you not doing so much international transaction with it. Then what other disadvantage we feel we have? That few comes with e-wallet. Okay, let's move forward. Thank you so much for providing answers for our advantages and disadvantages of e-wallet. So we'll be moving to use means of payment safely. Like bá a ṣe lè lo different means.
Must withdraw money to pay for a new smartphone. Should I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Emeka must withdraw money to pay for a new smartphone. desired amount. The type is PIN code as he asked, but the ATM screen indicates that the code is wrong. Surprised, Emeka retyped his code, but again the machine refuses the operation. He reflects a second, but he is very confused. He tries a third time by changing a number in his code. The ATM refuses the operation and retains his card. Emeka is very annoyed. He failed to withdraw the money. On top of that, his card was retained by the machine.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. So, what happened to Emeka? I want another person to talk, not our leader. Can somebody tell us what happened to Emeka? I don't know some photo share
He wanted to withdraw, he could not withdraw, and again his card was seized.
So, what led to him not being able to withdraw?
He entered the room.
The wrong code.
He entered the wrong thing. Thank you very much. Then, why is his card retained by the ATM? Because he entered the thing. Okay, it was retained for security reasons. Because the machine believes it's not a mechanical. Okay. Has this ever happened to you before? It happened to my sister gave me an ATM card to go and withdraw money. So I sat from our house to the ATM machine. Only for me to forget the pin when I wanted to insert the pin. So, and when I want to try it again, I will see that, yeah, because it was holiday, she want to phone me and phone.
You can fool
So,
now.
bí mo ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ mẹ́ta nìyẹn tí ATM gbé ọgbẹ́ káàdì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi jókòó sí ATM láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì o nígbà tó fẹ́ wá lòdò ó dúró nígbà tó wá lòdò ó ní òun lè sanwó mi láti gbà káàdì. So these things are things that can happen to anybody. So what have you done in this kind of situation? Like my sister, she had to sit down with another ATM machine waiting for them to come and give her her card. Then you, what did you do?
That he's using that app. But the really card, you have to see back in one. Àwọn tó yẹ bá wọn mú káàdì ní báńkì mi ní omi. Unlike this thing I use to take card in maybe FCMB, they will not give me.
It depends. Because when my sister was we used it at Sterling Bank and her bank was UBA. So as she came, they just asked her question, what's the name of the bank card? She mentioned the name. They asked her, is she the one that used it? She said no, her sister. That my sister imputed the wrong PIN. And they should ask some other questions and give her the bank card at that moment. Because if she didn't meet them there, they will break that card. She will not be able to get it. They will just break it immediately.
That was saying that they won't do them again.
And that's if you meet them at that machine. Yet to learn. Okay, so what other thing did we do in that kind of situation? Did you request for another bank card or you just choose not to even use bank card again? There are some people that choose not to use it again. Yeah. You don't have to like okay, so what do you do if your bank card is retained? What do you feel we can still do if our bank card is retained?
We go and report at the customer service.
Thank you very much, sir. You report at your customer service, your bank, your own bank, you can report. What other step can we take? Not yeah. That's you used an ATM, you that used the ATM, or probably maybe your son that you sent to withdraw money for you, and the machine swallowed it.
Anybody can have access to the
Well, it's true. There was a scenario that happened that the person it was a network issue. The machine refused to bring out the person's card. So the person waited for about 30 minutes to 1 hour, he didn't
Went
out.
away.
Other people they've been withdrawing. So the time he left, the machine
Came out.
detected the ATM card. So another person took it and withdrew the person's money. All those people that used to do online scam. And that period, they just started doing OTP, one time password, if somebody wants to use your card to pay. It was one of the things that led to them doing one time password now. Now they ever first somewhere, transfer away for it, send one time password. So another thing we can do is to memorize our code or write it somewhere. Write it somewhere, we memorize it. Now, some things that they do now is maybe your phone number, the first 4 digits in front of your phone number. As long as you know your phone number, you can use it as your PIN. You can use your date of birth. That's what people use now so that they can easily anything that makes you remember. Never say no lo complex number tẹ́ wà familiar pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó máa ń fa kéèyàn gbàgbé pin nìyẹn. So we'll be moving to case study 6. Abigail cannot use checks anymore. So who will read case study 6 for us? Please read to read case study 6. Page 383.
Case study 6. Abigail cannot use checks anymore. Abigail, Sholape's friend, has a lot of expensive discounts. So far, she has paid everything in cash, but she is short of cash now. She remembers that she has a checkbook. She decides to write checks to be able to cope with the last expenses of the month. At the end of the month, she is summoned by her bank, who informs her that many of the checks she has made are without funds. That if there is no money on her account to cover expenses. The bank explains that her name is on the blacklist of the central bank, and that she is therefore forbidden to use checks for 5 years. Abigail is angry at the bank that gave her this checkbook, but also angry with herself because she should have managed her budget better.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, what happened to Abigail? Another person to tell us, except, like, I want another person to tell us, not the reader.
Abigail has overspent.
She has overspent.
Nínú owó ìpolówó.
Ó ti overspend owó cash tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ìná cash.
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ná cash tán, kí ló tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀?
Wọ́n rántí kò tí ní jẹ ìmọ̀lé ìfẹ́ ó wá fẹ́ ọ̀jẹ̀ ìkúkú lọ gba owó báńkì. Unfortunately, when she got to the bank, she has been restricted to use check. Kí ló
For
lè
the next 5 years. Well, it depends on the account you are running. Most of our accounts monthly check is like current accounts. And current accounts and business accounts are bank accounts that government and the bank monitor efficiently. Or like regular savings that the money enters at any time, goes at any time. But for business and current accounts, that's where the bank make their major money from. So they want to be careful about what goes in and out of that account. For a current account, some current account they tell you that the minimum balance is this, and then even the maintenance fee is more than the regular savings account. Same thing as a business account. Some banks will tell you the least you should have in your business account is 5,000. So kí iná máa jó báyìí, you cannot remove the 5,000. So it's because it's one of their major supervision, and because the supervision on that account is high, any little transaction can lead to them freezing the account or banning a user from using a particular product. Like something happened to me recently. Business account mi mo fẹ́ sanwó, network wà dá, network bank mi wà ò dá. Mo wá input PIN mi ní bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Gbogbo ẹ̀rí kọ́ wọ́n ti freeze account mi immediately. And kò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí normal account mi, mo wá tún ṣe again pa kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tí transaction yìí ò lọ mo dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ san owó fún nǹkan tí mo rà. I now had to go to the bank. Thank God that it was my own bank. So I went to the bank and just put a phone call to Lagos branch, that is the main branch, that this and this happened to my account, and then they ask me a few questions. What was the last transaction? What were you trying to buy? Your BPN and all. So after telling them that, in less than 24 hours, they had to unfreeze the account because they just wanted to verify that it's me. But if it was a regular account, one, the freeze there, ó jẹ́ olè ló fẹ́ gbé owó yẹn ló wọ́n máa gbé lọ ni. So that's why Abigail is in this kind of situation. That's about the checkbook. Which was running an high account that requires supervision. Then, has it ever happened to you? Has this ever happened to you before? That they stopped you from using checkbook? Have you experienced it before? No.
That's why they change.
Yeah, check. That's the only time I cannot use it. So since nobody has been in this situation, so we don't know what the person could have done to bring themselves out of the situation. So what advice do you have to avoid a ban on using a checkbook? Advice wo lẹ máa fún Abigail báyìí tí wọ́n ti ban checkbook yẹn?
So advising her to be more familiar with that savings account so that she will know the do's and don'ts.
Okay. So that she will know the do's and don'ts. What other advice?
She should also be familiar with maybe details, banking details, so that you don't enter the wrong thing when you're supposed to enter.
Yes. Thank you very much, ma. Let's give her a power plan. So what else can happen to your means of payment, such as credit card, check, and mobile wallet? Kí ni àwọn ọba pípọ̀ lè ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bí ìjàmbá, ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bí à ń lo credit card, à ń lo checkbook ní òwò, à ń lo mobile wallet.
Mobile wallet tí ò bá sí
Tí ó bá sí
lórí
náà.
fóònù wa, tí ò bá sí lórí fóònù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àbí mobile wallet tí ó bá sí náà. Bank card wa àti checkbook. Which can be
Facebook wa lọ́dọ̀
signature.
Bank card téèyàn bá mistakenly jókòó lé tí ó bend
Èèyàn nílé ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí ó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n jí káàdì wa lọ́kọ́, àbí wọ́n jí checkbook èèyàn téèyàn ti sign, àbí wọ́n jí fóònù èèyàn lọ. Èèyàn máa block account. So, what step can you take to use your means of payment with security? Then we step down from our first step, personal security measures. Now, from our they take in terms of these means of payment. Tani,
all require code. The internet transaction
okay.
code yẹn must be personal to us.
Personal use. Come on, expose the sound. And then, what other security measures now to they take in terms of checkbook or mobile wallets?
Checkbook kí wọ́n máa sign respect.
Come on, my sign.
Ìgbà téèyàn bá fẹ́ lò nìkan ni kéèyàn mú tó fẹ́ sign tó fẹ́ tó àti sign.
Thank you very much. That fẹ́ lò ní ká mú ní ká sign checkbook wa, the mobile wallet wa ká mọ pin wa sórí, same thing as our ATM card. Then in situation of theft, what we need to do is to report immediately. We report to our banks, we report to our service providers immediately. So thank you very much for the answers.
What of if you take those security measures and ọjọ́ òkúté, what will happen to your money in the
Because see, most times they ask us to tell, especially adults or husband and wife, that they are true to themselves. They tell them to tell somebody about their pain. That's the safest way for anybody in case of death.
somebody closer to you.
Somebody very close to you in case
And
of
find
death.
some checks now.
write some check sílẹ̀. Those are the check náà fi ọ̀rọ̀ owó gbà díẹ̀. If not, they will pay for
You cut order. And then they will cut will now send the money to every member of the family that deserves the money. And every member of the family that deserves the money have to sign with their ID card before they can give them. Yes, bank will take some percentage. My friend's guardian, best friend mi, ẹni tí ó gbà tán, the man died 2 years ago. Ìsinyìí, ìgbà tí wọ́n because he was very sick, he had cancer. So the old at that period wọ́n ti ná owó, then the account tó máa fi gba huge amount of money. Wọn ò ní ATM card ẹ̀, wọn ò dẹ̀ ní mobile app, wọn ò dẹ̀ sign checkbook ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. So fún 2 years ní sí báyìí, ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ná àwọn fi pé ìyàwó àti wọ́n fi pé owó ti tán. So wọ́n ṣe wá ń go through phone bàbá, wọ́n rí pé àwọn client bàbá send owó about 5 million fún àwọn pé bàbá tó. So wọ́n send owó tí bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, báńkì sì fún wọn lówó yìí. Wọ́n pààrọ̀ báńkì lójoojúmọ́, báńkì fún wọn lówó yìí. Last month bàbá yẹn ṣe wedding, ìyá lọ gba loan lọ́wọ́ cooperative hoping that àwọn máa rówó yẹn gbà jáde, she has to pay with her pension because wọ́n ṣàmà ṣe wedding lọ́wọ́. Then at the same time, and that's like their only daughter, they have just 2 children, the boy and the girl, that's their only daughter. So in cases like that, you still need somebody you trust. The most times your man say next of kin. Next of kin is somebody they can contact when they cannot contact you. So most times your man feel next of kin, your man feel over 4 years old. 4 years old, different to fail. Okay, sir.
Then you can't when you can't cover you can't do what you change.
One day they'll change. And
So,
ìkan lára àwọn colleague mi ta John train ìgbà tí dádì ẹ̀ kú tóró ní first born, so ó mọ dolopin dádì ẹ̀, ó mọ gbogbo tí dádì ẹ̀ fowó pamọ́ sí, gbogbo wọ́n ṣe ń transfer owó everything. Nǹkan tó ń fi owó dádì ẹ̀ dá owó dádì ìyá owó tí bàbá ní ni wọ́n fi ṣòkú bàbá. Ibo dẹ̀ ni wọ́n tó yẹ kó mọ bíi so ọmọ wọn first born ó mọ bíi ó mọ gbogbo bí bàbá ṣe máa ń gba owó àwọn ẹbí tí wọ́n ti máa ń gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ni bàbá fi mọ wa lọ́wọ́.
Àbí ó ṣe ní kọ́ ọmọ mọ̀ bí èyí.
best option ni pé ẹnìkan ní family ẹ̀ tó kù pé ìwọ ẹ̀dá pẹ́pẹ́ kò gbà sí ìgbà tó wà lórí. Àwọn ọmọ ṣé àwọn ọmọdé yìí ní ìlú ọ̀gá ìrọ̀lẹ́ wà ní
Èmi báyìí èmi ní accountant ilé wa tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe mobile app bí mo ṣe wà ní ọkọ̀ mi yìí tí láti mi bá fẹ́ ṣí mobile app lọ́dọ̀ àwọn máa pè kó bí mo bá tó ṣe app mi máa kọ́ torí mi ìdẹ́lẹ́ sọ pé mi ò lọ torí àwọn àbúrò mi wà ní bọ̀ àwọn àbúrò mi wọ́n lè ti gbá bọ́ọ̀lù wọ́n fi pé àti èèyàn tó wà tó gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ládùúgbò wọ́n ṣe trust èyí tí mo àlọ́ náà jíjì ju èèyàn tó gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ládùúgbò so and we stay very it's not like we stay very far the same Ibadan Lajonde so and same thing with my mom's own is good everything about her business from A to Z ibi tí wọ́n ti gba lóònù ibi wọ́n ṣe ń san lóònù wọn padà gbogbo record payment wọn èmi mò ń keep gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́nà má yẹ kéèyàn rí kò ṣe dáadáa èèyàn tí wọ́n ibi tí àwọn nǹkan yẹn wà it's very mo wọn ní ẹ̀sẹ̀ kíkọ́ ní next of kin mọ́mì mi o that's the funny thing èèyàn tó jẹ́ next of kin wọn kò mọ any details.
You know everything.
Èmi mọ everything. So it depends on ó máa dá kéèyàn ní èèyàn ní family kéèyàn lè fọkàn tán. Mo understand wípé ẹlòmíì kan tó jù ẹ̀ sí rí ló fà but it's very important. So so in summary, let's move forward. In summary, use your means of payments carefully. Always think about staying within your budget. So, unlike Abigail, if she had stayed within her budget, she won't fall into that kind of problem she got into. So, we should use our means of payments carefully, and we should always think about staying within Then never lend your credit card or checkbook to anyone. Ẹ má yáyàn ní ATM card yín. Ẹ má fún anybody. Wọ́n lẹ bàbá ẹ fẹ́ yá mi ní ATM card yín, mo fẹ́ send owó síbẹ̀. Ẹ má yá wọn ní ATM card yín. Ẹlòmíì ó lè jẹ́ 10,000, 5,000 ló máa send tó ló fẹ́ lọ withdraw tó máa gba gbogbo inú àkáǹtì èèyàn lọ déyàn òkèèrè. Ẹ má yáyàn. Then never sign a blank check without putting the amount. They have to sign blank check. And the man will date is get to amount in your
Especially in West.
Sir?
Especially in West.
Yes, especially in West. So that see, and the ever paid the owó kò ní lè dájú important So do not write your confidential code on your bank card. Ẹ má kọ kóòdù ìṣòro báńkì. Àwọn ọmọ tí rí àwọn bàbá kan àti àwọn ìyá kan tó lè pàdé fún ọ ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ ló wá wọ pé ìlú sí. Ẹ yára o, ẹ má ṣe o, àbẹ má jẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fún yín o. Ẹ ṣọ́dọ̀ àwọn ará báńkì wọ́n máa ní àbábá ìlú má rántí píìnì kọ́ wá lẹ pépà tè fún fún yín kọ́ wá kọ píìnì yín síbẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́ kọ píìnì sórí káàdì yín o. Píìnì nọ́mbà tẹ bá lè rántí, nọ́mbà mẹ́rin tẹ bá lè rántí ni kí ẹ máa jù àfẹ́fọ́ gbàgbé. Same thing that I do. One thing for all my accounts so that I won't forget.
Yes.
Then do not write on your bank card. Do not write your confidential information by email, SMS or fax. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn confidential information yìí nípa báńkì yìí ẹ máa ń kọ sí orí méèlì yìí àbí orí fóònù yìí. Most of àwọn èèyàn wà tó yẹ pé BVN wọ́n ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí orí fóònù wọn pé BVN ọba ìrèlè. Wọ́n ò dẹ̀ fi kóòdù kan gbé wọ́n kọ̀ọ̀kan BVN síbẹ̀. So àwọn information yẹn wà very important. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká mọ àwọn information bá àwọn ẹlòmíì gan wọ́n máa sẹ́kù píìnì wọn tó jẹ́ ti ATM card wọn máa tún fi sèbè àti ATM pin. So ó ní béèyàn ṣe máa sèbè irú àwọn kan báyìí jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní mọ̀ wọ́n nílé. Then check your bank statements carefully and regularly. Tẹ bá lọ sí bank tẹ bèrè bank statement tí ìwé tó máa ń fi hàn nípa bí owó ṣe wọlé bí owó ṣe jáde nínú àkáǹtì. Tẹ bá ti lọ sí bank tó bá ti fún yín ẹ farabalẹ̀ wo bí transaction ṣe lọ ní orí àkáǹtì yín. Lórí ìgbà míì wọ́n tẹ pé ó lè jẹ́ báńkì yìí fúnra wọn máa ṣe mistake. Ìgbà míì wọ́n kàn tẹ máa ṣe double transfer lẹ́yìn. Bí a torí pé nẹ́sọ̀kù dá owó lọ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Bọ̀ ẹ̀ padà wo owó yẹn. Wípé kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí owó ẹ̀ padà wo. So tẹ bá dé bank ẹ wò ó carefully. Àwọn charges wọn bá yọ tí ò bá yé yín ẹ béèrè àwọn charges yẹn. Owó tẹ bá rí púpọ̀ dédé disappear.
Is it bad or is it mistake?
No, mistake lè wáyé lásán lóṣù.
No, it's right. Even back when I back when there's
Báwo ni báńkì wá ti ṣe jẹ nínú owó?
over cash one. Cash characters. So the first one who said to one more to activate the now system. The first 10,000 naira. Oh, what did you say by sorry?
Mo lè dá owó yìí padà. Ẹ lọ sí main bank gbọ̀ngàn. Ọ̀wọ́ àwọn agent tó bá yín ṣílẹ̀ báńkì. Okay, so ẹ check bank statement lórí ìdámíwà tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè ti lo káàdì wa àbí kán lo fóònù aláti rajà online láàdé ní rí alert. Ìkọ̀kọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa popular content creator kan tí ẹni ẹ fi àkáǹtì ó fi fóònù mọ́mí ẹ̀yáwó lọ́wọ́ GTB. So mọ́mí ẹ̀ gba salary GT wá ń yọ owó. So owó dẹ̀ ilé activist ló ṣàfihàn pé báwo ni GT bá ti máa yọ owó lórí àkáǹtì mọ́mí òun ó ṣàlọ́ sí bank. Àwọn GT bank kò bẹ̀ fẹ́ wá bá àwọn ìjà ló bá fọlọ́ pàdé. But manager ṣe ṣe fún pé ẹnìkan fi àkáǹtì mọ́mí ẹ̀ yá owó ẹ̀yẹ wá transfer owó sí àkáǹtì mọ́mí ẹ̀. Wọ́n gbé bank statement ẹ̀ jáde. Wọ́n wá rí pé wọ́n yá owó wọ́n dẹ̀ fi trace account ibi tó wó lọ ìgbà tó máa trace account ibi tó wó lọ wọ́n rí pé cleaner tó ṣiṣẹ́ ní school ìyá ló fi fóònù ìyá yá owó so owó yìí sì fún wọn láti trace owó yẹn torí gbogbo transaction lówó aláàtì tó wọlé ó ti delete gbogbo ẹ̀ ìyàwó kan yọ owó ìyá lọ ní ìyàwó tí wọ́n ṣe yọ owó tó máa ti fún wa ní bank statement wa ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò ó dáadáa then report to your bank any sum debited from your account which cannot be explained then owó tó máa yọ ní àkáǹtì wa tẹ́ ẹ̀ pé kò sí àlàyé kankan wọ́n kọ̀ dédé yọ owó lẹ́yìn báńkì fúnra wọn ló yọ owó tí wọ́n ṣàlàyé ìkọ̀tàn yọ owó fún ẹ máa béèrè náà owó kẹtẹ̀ wọn nínú pé kí ni wọ́n yọ owó yẹn fún nǹkan wà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí ní Wema Bank láti fi lo Wema Bank salary account tí salary bá wọlé wọ́n ṣàyẹ̀wò 1,000 yẹ 4,000 iṣẹ́ àtọ́ láti fi kọ́ lọ bèrè láti ní àwọn náà láti kọ́ máa lọ bank wọ́n ní àwọn máa lọ ìgbà tó ti rí pé ìjọba ò san owó oṣù láti fi lọ bèrè owó wọ́n á ní ẹbí pa àwọn bá wọn ṣe mandatory savings láti ní ṣe mo rán yín ṣe bọ̀ ẹ ṣe àdìsí tẹ̀lé bá fi kó mandatory savings because it's money taken without your consent. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ yọ irú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbé customer yẹn máa fún yín ní owó ààrẹ.
Excuse me, is it possible for any dubious bank staff to
It's possible because it's on the system. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní àwọn details ní it is possible. So somebody yọ owó lórí account tí kò sí explanation. Ẹ máa lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn customer care agent. Àwọn èèyàn máa yọ owó ní àwọn tó wà ní àwọn tẹ́là. Àwọn tẹ́là ló máa yọ owó. Nítorí èèyàn ló stop láàrin. So our key messages. Have you been able to establish that there are various means of payment? Cash, check, payment card or payment operation. Have you been able to establish that in this session? Thank you. Which means of payment is different? Each means of payment is different. As with all financial products, each involves cost and has advantages and disadvantages. Have we been able to establish the advantages and disadvantages in this lecture?
Yes.
A cash card enables you to withdraw money. Is that true?
Yes.
As well as enabling you to withdraw money and pay for purchase. A credit card gives you access to instant credit. Have we been able to establish that?
Yes.
Attention. The use of means of payment presents risk. Use your means of payment with care always. Like they're trying to say that every means of payment has its own present risk. So you should use your means of payment carefully. Did we talk about the risk of using different payment methods?
Yes.
And we understand how we can carefully use all these means of payment.
Yes.
Okay, so do we still have any question that you would like me to answer as we round up our class? No. Section. No. So do you have any question?
I want to ask, this statement of account, can't it be altered?
No. It can't be altered.
So what I mean is that maybe 30,000 is based on account. Maybe through banking, and he or she write print 10,000.
No, no, sir. The way bank statements work is nǹkan tí ó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí àkáǹtì automated data ni automated information ni so tó yẹ pé ẹ fún bank staff ní 30,000 tó deposit 10,000 lórí bank statement tí ló ti rà lórí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí àkáǹtì ni wọ́n máa print jáde so kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè ẹtì ìtẹ̀ kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè tàpá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nǹkan tó wà lórí àkáǹtì gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n máa pè kí ní ẹni data gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sanwó jáde tó ṣe wọlé lo data yẹn store with date àti iye time tó wọlé. So tẹ bá béèrè pé ẹ ní di bank statement ọdún méjì, wọ́n lè fún yín. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lè wò pé owó tí mo san ní dédé aago mẹ́ta ní ọjọ́ báyìí báyìí, ẹ máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So it can't be all that. It can't be all that.
Kò sí.
Sometimes they get huge statements.
And that's for people that want to travel out.
Yes.
And it's only GT Bank that I know the backdate statements. And what they do when you want to travel out is they put money, they call it proof of fund. So they'll put the money there for a period of time. The money you can't access it, but you pay interest on it. And then when it's the duration, when it's due for them to remove, they'll just put it automatically. So the money has to enter your account and has to leave the account. That's how they build the statement. They don't write it out. Because even when you present it at the embassy can still request from the bank that is it true that this person has this amount of money. So do we have any other question? Or we round up our class? Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's give ourselves a power